Make sure y'all do me a favor, man. Hit that like button. I appreciate the love and support. We are back with some more Boston GNX updates, man. A lot of stuff happened. Not as much video as I would have expected, man. We had a lot of footage out of Jersey. We didn't even really do a stream for Jersey Night 2. But there's a couple of different things, a couple of new updates we want to get into from GNX. Y'all ready to get into it? Let's get it. All right, man. So Kendrick Lamar and GNX 24 weeks is now the third longest running rap album in the top 5 of the Billboard 200 this century, surpassing Damn with 23 weeks. So typically what we like to do in these streams is we're going to go over a couple of different accolades that might be happening, because it seems like every other day there is literally new news about a different award, a different achievement. So we typically cover all of those achievements. Then we get into some clips, we get into some TikToks, and we'll take a look at some other things too. So I thought that was pretty interesting, man, that GNX is now the third longest running rap album in the top 5 of the Billboard 200 this century, surpassing Damn. So that would mean, if I'm not mistaken, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, if this is the top 5, that would mean that this is third and Damn is 4. So he would have 2 in the top 5, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, always feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. And some other news, man. Some other news. Luther becomes the longest running #1 hit by a rapper on the Billboard Hot 100 this decade with 12 weeks, surpassing The Box. Now, The Box, in my opinion, was... Roddy Ricch, I said this before, I don't really understand what happened with his music. I feel like it was definitely more of a label situation or something happening with him, because that hit like literally took over the world for a long time. So we got Luther becoming the longest running #1 hit by a rapper on Billboard Hot 100 this decade. The other thing, though, is it does feature SZA. It does, yeah, Sean definitely got to stop going first. It does feature SZA, so it's not like it's just a solo song. The Box is a solo song, but it's the longest running #1 hit by a rapper on Billboard Hot 100. Oh shit. Oh shit. Chat. Hold up. I ain't saying nothing, bro. I ain't saying nothing, bro. It's hard. It's gonna be hard to continue. It's gonna be hard to just move on, bro. Hey, look. Bro. Hey, look, bro. Let's keep talking about Kendrick. Let's keep talking about Kendrick and GNX tonight. Let's go. Hey, bro. Hey, look. Hey, if I keep looking at my phone, bro, don't be mad at me, because I'm just checking for the updates. Gang. That's all. My bad. All right. So on to the next thing, man. All right, man. So Kendrick Lamar charts 6 songs in this week's Billboard Hot 100, the most for any hip hop artist. Okay, we got #1 with Luther at its 12th week. We got Not Like Us at 22. 30 for 30 at 23, TV Off at 27, Squabble Up at 35, and Peekaboo at 63. So these are the songs I always say is probably in my top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so top 6, because Squabble Up is definitely in there. So these are the top 6 songs on the album, in my opinion. Completely. So like I said, man, we like to go over a couple of different newsworthy topics just to kind of get it warmed up before we go ahead and get into it. This is what the charts looked like last year versus this year. May 13, 2024, Not Like Us was #1. Luther is #1 a year later. Not Like Us is obviously dropped a little bit since then. So is Euphoria. But you can see here that Luther is #1. And Not Like Us is number 1 on May 13th, exactly a year later. So last night, gang, last night, last night, Gillette Stadium was sold out. You know, Gillette Stadium is where the Patriots play. It's in Boston. Now, fun fact you guys don't know about me, I did do a little bit of time. I lived in Boston. I did live in Boston for quite some time, man. I didn't love it out there. Let me say that. I didn't love it out there. It was cold. But they had a show out there, man. Kendrick Lamar and SZA are about to take the stage for the Grand National Tour, a sold-out show. Now, these stadiums have been posting that the shows are sold out. I don't think that's really particular to Kendrick and SZA, but it does say a little bit about their star power and their reach, that all of these shows are being sold out. We don't have any numbers yet, though. That's the one thing I've had people literally hitting me up because they just like to talk about the numbers with us. But I haven't seen any numbers from New Jersey at all. I still think that those numbers are going to be upwards of $13, $14, $15 million. I think those numbers are going to be up there, maybe even 20 million. You guys can definitely leave your predictions in the comments below. Do me a favor, chat, hit that like button if you guys haven't done it already. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We currently waiting on something to drop, man. So I keep checking my phone to see if it dropped yet. I hope you let me know when it dropped and don't just drop it. But you guys can follow me at all of my socials and all that good stuff while you're at it. So here is a quick look. Now, what we do is we kind of look at the fans. We kind of look at some of the clips that we got. There's not a lot. There's really not a ton of clips or anything like that from Boston. And I wonder why. We kind of had the same thing in Philly, where Philly wasn't a lot of footage. There was a lot more footage in New Jersey. There was ample footage in New Jersey. And for some reason, Boston didn't have the same didn't have the same kind of footage. But this is Whacked Out Murals. Boston fans didn't disappoint.
I miss my uncle Lil Man. He said that he would kill me if I didn't make it.
Phones going crazy.
By spirit, then they can't. Used to pump the car to 3. I held my rolling chain proud.
I think my hard work that Lil Wayne down, whatever though. And you hear the crowd too. I was gonna talk about that. I kind of stay. If you guys have realized, I've stayed away from a lot of academics, and we haven't really talked about Drake a lot because I feel like we really did not. We do talk a lot about Kendrick, but it's recent news every time. It's almost every other day. We're talking about a different concert, different city. Things happen differently in each city. So we kind of stayed away from the whole academic stuff, man. I just feel like it's really toxic. I can definitely get into some of that if y'all are interested, but just academics and Lauren LaRosa and them talking about the crowds and nobody singing along and nobody knowing the words and not being able to sell out and all of that. And I'm just like, come on, bro. Y'all know what it is. Y'all already know what it is. But they're singing word for word in Boston. This is,
I didn't make it. Now I'm possessed by a spirit.
Y'all can hear it.
Used to pump the car to 3. I held my rolling chain proud. Irony. I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. Whatever though. Call me crazy.
Are they not singing? I was singing word for word. Let's go, Latrice. Are they not singing? Are they not singing? I hear word for word, the whole crowd, and this isn't one of the biggest songs on the album. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to keep switching the shows up because by the time he gets to the Lou in June, I'm gonna be seeing the whole concert. No, it's definitely changing up. There's actually another thing too. Now, is there anyone here that went to the Boston show? I have a question about the GNX and the red tarp. Cell phone video can't capture the sound in the stadium. It cannot. Yeah, stay away from Aki too much. I just caught another live. What up, Anna Maria? Let me know if this is your first live too. If this is your first live, let me know. I would love to hear from y'all. You were there. Okay. Forline, hopefully I'm saying your name right. Did he perform Bodies or Deets or the snippet? And did the red GNX come out or the cover with the red, the GNX under the red cover? No, he didn't. Going to St. Louis for the first show? Okay, so the red GNX was out there. Yes. Okay, the red GNX was there. Okay, so that's a pattern now, right? The GNX was huge, no bodies. Okay, so shout out to Isaac. All right, so that's two things that we're noticing now. I think it was in Jersey and in Boston. He did not perform that song, and then the GNX is covered in red. So I'm like we said before, we looked up what the red tarp meant a while ago. The red GNX is huge. We looked up what that red tarp meant a while ago, and it said it was a transition or something like that. Like it was a transition or something's gonna happen. So I don't know if that's the specific meaning of what this red GNX is, but I do believe that means that if he stopped performing that song and then we get this red GNX, I wonder if that means we're either gonna get that song in its entirety or a whole nother project of some sort. He said album on the way. It could mean it's an album, or it could just mean that song in particular, we get it in full. But shout out to DeVille, because he might know more than I do. Shout out to Eva Maynard, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Y'all know we close to 32K, man. We're close to 32K, so if you guys haven't done it already, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you were in this video, we did react to that Joey Badass right in the beginning of this video. I might leave it in and just leave a timestamp at the bottom, or I could just cut it out and make it its own. We'll figure it out. But thank you guys for pulling up and hanging out with me. This stream is a little bit more up and down than some of the others, especially because we're actually waiting. We're actually waiting on something to drop, and it might drop. I don't know for certain. But it could be dropping soon. I make a play to F up your whole life. I make a play, get up your whole life. Are they not singing along? Hold up, wait. Are they not singing along? Ace Boogie, chill. Okay, bro, hey, you can't do that, bro. Ace Boogie, you can't do that, bro. You say Kendrick dropped, we gotta stop everything. Oh, bro, you killing me. I get it, I appreciate it. Yeah, so they going crazy. You said the dances are amazing? I honestly thought they was like triplets or something. They all like kind of like favor each other. I don't know if they necessarily all look alike, but they all kind of look pretty similar. I was like, you got triplets on stage dancing with them? The dancers are great. That's awesome. That's awesome. So that's them singing, that's him rapping that there. Dead in the north, ain't no history. Peace and regions up to re-improve. Bodies on top of bodies, bodies on top of bodies. Ain't ours, ain't y'all. That's what mama said when we was eating every lunch. Oh man, goddamn. Hell broke loose. You kill my belly. That's a dope mix up. Mad City and Sweet Love. Yo, if I get my grandma on the phone right now and just drop the beat to Sweet Love, she gonna go into a full-on, you dig. She gonna go into a full-on. What up, Shirley? You want them dead in the north, ain't no history. Peace and regions up to re-improve. But hey, man, listen, that's a crazy mashup. I don't think I ever even heard it. I've heard about it, but I've never actually heard them singing it. All right, what else we got? All I ever wanted was a Black Grand National tonight at Foxborough. What was Tom Brady in the house? All I ever wanted was a Black Grand National. Fuck being rational. Give them what they asked for. Hey, not enough. What up, Mom Jean? Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. That's tough. Shout out Andre McCormick. I appreciate you. Yeah, them bots loud as hell, ain't they? Ain't them bots loud as hell? Bots are extremely loud. Man, it's kind of crazy how loud they are. Also, Pusha T showed up. Let me see you, Pusha T. What do you say? You better off pushing them? You think about pushing me? So somebody said, I seen somebody also said that he showed up to personally make sure that Kendrick dropped that verse for their song or their project they got out. But Pusha T showing up, his birthday was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Is that yesterday or was it today? I can't remember. He turned like 48 or 49. He does not look that old. Madonna was there. I think Madonna was in Jersey. I don't think Madonna was in it's his birthday today. Yes, okay. Wasn't in Foxborough. But I'll be wondering like how, like, why Boston would Pusha T show up? Shout out to Jonas Henrik. I appreciate you, man. He's now a bar analyst. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you so much for joining the membership, man. That's just another way to support the channel. Thank you so much, man. If you guys want to join, you guys can hit the join button. It should be right at the bottom. You come in at crew access, bar analyst. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. But Pusha T was there last night. I didn't see a ton of stars. Were there any other stars that pulled up that you guys know of? I didn't see any stars other than Pusha T in Boston. I really wouldn't have expected to see more. I wouldn't have even expected to see Pusha T in Boston. Where is he from? Madonna was there? I thought Madonna was in Madonna went to Boston too? Virginia Beach? Virginia? Okay. Nothing but love from Brazil. Shout out Brazil in the building, man. I appreciate you. You saw that on IG? Yeah, no. I think Madonna was actually in New Jersey. We talked about that yesterday because she had the duck. And I was like, bro, why does she got this damn duck? And there's like, duh, Kendrick Lamar Duckworth. And I was like, oh, damn, I'm just blew my mind. I wasn't thinking about that. Okay, yeah, no, I'm looking. Nothing yet, gang. Nothing yet, gang. Not like us at Gillette Stadium. Shout out Willie. All right, man. You know, hey, they clipped my videos the last couple of days for playing Not Like Us. Well, Euphoria gets clipped and Not Like Us, so I'ma chill. I ain't gonna play the whole music. I want to hear what the crowd saying. Oh, he didn't pay? Oh, he did. Damn, that's crazy. Yo, we need a compilation video, gang. We need a compilation video of all the A minor pans. Can somebody of a larger YouTube status of me ask for the people to submit their A minor pans in all the cities so we can do this compilation reaction of all the A minor pans? And we can just say which one's the best. By the end of the tour, we should have like 30 A minor pans. It'll be nuts. That video in itself would go crazy. Somebody of a larger status on Twitter or Instagram, ain't nobody gonna listen to me if I'm like, hey bro, send me all your A minor pans. They're gonna be like, what you talking about, gang? That's a good idea. See, look. You see, I got one for you. It's gonna be crazy. Oh man. They having fun, bro. Bruh, I would set up like a tripod and just record, gang. I'll be that dude. I'll be like, you know what? Let me set this right here because I'm gonna be too turned. Anytime I've ever gone to a concert, I've been way too turned. Anything I record sounds weird. Do it, bro. You will get even a few more followers. If I do it on Twitter, man, I'll do it on Twitter. I'll do it on Twitter and be like, yo, send me all your A minor concert pans. They gonna be like, send me your what? The pans of A minor, gang. I want from every city. I want one. I want one from every city. So by the end of the tour, we have a full compilation video of all of them. And if you see it anywhere else, at least you know you heard it here first. That's all I'm gonna say. More Kendrick chants. Bots? Nah, A minor. That's a lot of bots. That's another one too, because they started doing the Kendrick chants. At least from what I heard from the last concert, they started doing the Kendrick chants, which, you know what I'm saying, is its own thing. My bad, gang. I don't ever check my phone. I'm only checking my phone because I'm like, let me see. The crowd rapping TV off. Where the bots at?
Few solid niggas left butters. Few bitches that are really step butters. Tell you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on their ass. Somebody gotta do it. I make them niggas mad. Somebody gotta do it. I take the cheap bag. Watch a nigga do it. We survive.
Bots everywhere. It's all these bots everywhere. So, like I said, man, we look at all of these videos as a constant reminder to the people on the outside that says this is not what it is. We always gonna prove it, and we're gonna do it for every show. Shout out to Charles Brown. Okay, I'm very familiar with his channel. I watch his videos. He may not know who we are. I'm really not on Twitter like that, so I don't follow nobody, but give him a follow. So once and for all, let's settle the Lauren LaRosa versus DJ Academics debate and put the Kendrick and SZA show wasn't sold out conversation to rest. Charlamagne said if the seats behind the stage don't sell out, then they will leave them blocked off, which would mean it's not fully sold out. Excuse me, let me read that again. Charlamagne said if the seats behind the stage don't sell out, then they will leave them blocked off, which would mean it's not fully sold out. Well, I was in Boston and had a floor seat only to realize the way they constructed their massive stage set, there is no way to sell the tickets behind it. It was never an option. I hope this helps. So let's look at that. Let's see what Charles is talking about. Charles got good seats too. Charles look like he got good seats. So basically saying there's no way you can get seating behind here. Peace out, J-Tom. I mean, I don't understand how it's anything but sold out. I mean, look, bro. People. Just everywhere. So I don't know, man. I think the narrative has to shift. The narrative has to shift. If they pull up 50,000 tickets and sell all 50,000 tickets, then it's sold out. People love being stupid. Yeah, I don't understand it. And I feel like also the thing is, it's a stadium tour. It's not like it's some small venue or an arena. It's still bigger than anything that a lot of other people have done, even if it wasn't 100% sold out every ticket. If you had 98% sales in a stadium, I don't understand what the argument is. Right? I don't get it. That's crazy. That bar is nuts. Even if the stage was open, even if behind the stage was open, those seats would have sold out too. I'm convinced you could sell tickets in an airplane that hovers over the stadium and they would sell out. I want the airplane hovering over the stadium seats and they would sell out. You know what? They got seating underneath the stage. Bet I'm gonna sit there too. I just want to hear the show. I'm gonna be there. Then would sell out too. 90% sold, it's sold out. Yeah, see, look, that's what I said. If I could get these seats right here, we gonna be right here. That's tough. Charlamagne pissed me off when he said that. SZA, the Black Stevie Nicks. Did I say that? No, I didn't say that. But in the video, shout out to a Ghost. Hopefully I said it right. Stevie Nicks is supposed to be doing a show here in Gillette. And I'm not like a huge Stevie Nicks fan or nothing like that. But some of her songs, I'm like, where is this coming from? Like this soul? But yeah, man, I could definitely see that comparison. Stevie is a little bit grittier though. But definitely. So we already kind of talked about this. Bodies being skipped in Jersey. So Bodies was also skipped last night in Boston too. That was one of the things I really wanted to kind of see what happened. And then we got that red GNX, the GNX being covered in the red tarp. So I don't have any images of that. It'll be dope if you guys have any of that, if you guys want to go ahead and send it over. But we already know it wasn't there last night. Kendrick has to be releasing something soon. The same GNX covered in red was at last night's show, and also Bodies was not played. Shout out to my Angels for joining Crew Access. Thank you so much. Get your gold record. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. The same GNX covered in red was at last night's show, and also Bodies was not played. So that's what y'all saying. It's just massive. Huh. Another thing that I was thinking too was that the reason it could actually be something like it could just be a GNX. Like I said this from before. Where with the amount of massive success, the only thing is no. Because we saw the two GNXs in the snippet video. When that initially dropped, we saw the two GNXs. They were uncovered. Then when he dropped, was it the Luther video? Yeah, it was Luther. When he dropped the Luther video, then we seen the GNX covered in red. So by that time, the album GNX and everybody talking about GNX had been around for a while. So I personally believe that it could be. I'm not saying that it is. I don't know. Just me spitballing. But I think that he might have a deal with Buick, bro. I could see him literally just having a deal with Buick. I said this before. I don't know what video it was. Y'all might want to go back and check it. I said Kendrick should have his own limited edition GNX. If you remember me saying that, say yes, I remember me saying it in the chat. But he should have his own limited GNX. There's no way. You could do 30 of them. You don't even need to have, you can do 30 GNXs, 30 for 30. You could do 30 limited time Kendrick Lamar Buick GNXs, and they would go stupid. Yes, positive vibes. So you remember that. I think it could be something like that where it's just unveiled. They're not unveiling it as of yet, because that was my biggest thing. I know GNXs have been discontinued for a while, but if you're keeping them to OG specs, like I think Kendrick would, I don't even know if he would want to have like digital anything in there. Like if he would want to have anything digital, just keep it as an OG because it would kind of take away from it. But add some of the elements that he might want to the GNX. It would come with Anita Baker in the tape deck. It come with Anita Baker in there. It probably has Sweet Love, Gloria, all of that stuff. There's so many things that they could do with the limited edition GNX. 30 for 30. Now 30 might not be enough, but to really make it something worthwhile and long lasting and a real collector's item, I could see them doing that. But again, like I said, that's just wishful thinking. From a collector's mindset, I think that would be dope. You have good ideas. Man, listen, I am a marketing major. If y'all didn't know, you know what I'm saying? Your boy marketing major, you feel me? That was in the studio over the weekend. Yes, he was. I don't understand why people don't get it. They have to set up their stage and equipment on the ground. So many concerts does it. Kendrick stage is huge, like a game. Yeah, I don't know. But that's just my 2 cents. The theories on this are kind of all over the place, where it could just be another GNX album, and being that it's covered in a red tarp, it could be maybe a bloodier album, even grittier album. It could be another, like, not Mr. Morale, but it could be a little bit more of like it could have a different side, like an A side and a B side, where one was one way and the other could be another one. It could be like that. It could also just be the Body's song in itself, in its entirety. And I think I'm adding mine to it. It could be a limited edition GNX. But again, like I said, I don't know. That's just my theories. All right, next. What we got next? Oh, yeah, this is what I was saying earlier, man. Why can't I see clips of today's show? Boston not recording or what? Basically, that's what I said. I was like, man, I just really think that Boston isn't recording as much as some of the other cities were recording. All right, on to the next topic. Y'all ready? So y'all know what we do, right? Y'all know what we do. We get a concert review. We give a concert review from each to each city, right? So I kind of like to go through and I like to see what the city is saying about it. We also got some TikToks up next that we're going to be getting into. So make sure y'all stick around for that too. Concert review. Kendrick Lamar and SZA perform a blend of new and old at Gillette Stadium show by Sebastian Connolly. Let's see what Sebastian's got to say about this. Who did we have smoke with? Check IG for the GNX cake. Oh, real quick. Shout out to Chip. Hold up, real quick. Shout out to Chip Osorio for the $5 donation, gang. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sorry, but if you're still out here watching to see how many empty seats are at the GNX Stadium locations, you need an intervention. That's a W right there. You are correct. So before we get into that, Gillette Stadium gifted a cake to Kendrick Lamar. I think that's dope. That's sick. Welcome to Gillette Stadium. What does it say? Happy to have you here?
Siento aquí tu
We're so
presencia.
happy you're here. We're so happy you're here. Oh, that's lit. Thank you, Deontay.
La noche de anoche.
That's dope. That's dope. They did it right. Is that cake? That's got to be like a Cake Boss cake for sure. That's got to be like Cake Boss. Is he still around? I don't know if he's still around. All right. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Back to it. So a concert review, Kendrick Lamar and SZA perform a blend of new and old at Gillette Stadium. This show took place on May 13th, right? So Kendrick Lamar and SZA shared the stage at Gillette Stadium Monday night for the visually impactful double act that gave their audience the chance to enjoy both new and old material. The last East Coast stop on the artist's joint Grand National Tour. The show was opened by DJ Mustard, a producer who has produced a number of Lamar songs. Lamar in baggy jeans, a backwards baseball hat, and a black leather jacket rolls on stage through a trap door in the black GNX to kick off the main act with the song Whacked Out Murals off his latest album GNX, released in November. It was a fitting opening to a show that featured much of Lamar's newer material, though with a good showing of highlights from his older albums as well, such as King Kunta from the 2015 album, To Pimp a Butterfly, and Humble from 2017's Damn. A joint show with SZA, the artists alternated back and forth for the majority of the show, though they also shared the stage for several songs, such as 30 for 30 and All the Stars, reflecting the fact that the two have collaborated extensively, especially on their most recent albums. SZA's latest release, SOS Deluxe, Lana, a follow-up to the 2022 SOS, was released in December. Taking the stage about 3 songs in, SZA brought up the energy of the crowd with hits off her 2018 debut album Control, including Awkward and The Weeknd. Her appearance on stage also marked a shift in the show's visuals, which also alternated back and forth throughout the night, as each artist took their turn on stage, incorporating special effects such as flames and fireworks in addition to extensive use of digital screens and backup dancers. The visual effects allowed both Lamar and SZA to curate unique and well-crafted aesthetics. Much of Lamar's set list, especially towards the start of the show, incorporated muted colors. Motifs such as suburban video montages and newsprints appeared throughout. The show was also frequently broken up by video clips of faux depositions of both artists that made reference to Lamar's highly public feud with the rapper Drake and SZA's rocky relationship history. SZA's songs, on the other hand, took far more inspiration from the natural world, draping the GNX from the start of the show in green vines and incorporating an insect motif reflected in the video elements and even the wardrobe. Partway through the show, SZA changed into a large white cocoon-like dress. This is like a massive part of the show is the cocoon. Some people said that they didn't get the cocoon. So I think if she's doing this, well, it's got to maybe be something that's like, yeah, just not tonight, bro. Like, not tonight. But I think some cities said that they didn't get the cocoon. I'm not sure who it was. After she was lifted up onto the stage by wires, the skirt of her dress fell away, a clear reference to insect metamorphosis. Though at times unsettling, such as when 2 backup dancers took the stage in anthropomorphic grasshopper costumes, the overall effect was to create a sense of coherence and intentionality in the show. And while the alternating back and forth through the show could have led with whiplash, it instead effectively balanced the set list. So basically they're saying they do go back and forth a lot, which can kind of like change your mood a ton, but it's a balanced set list, creating an engaging performance for new and old fans of the artist. Throughout the 2.5-hour concert, both artists frequently spoke out to the crowd, encouraging them to keep the energy up. The audience's enthusiasm throughout the show also drew praise from both artists. I'm surprised at Boston. Honestly, I was too. Like, listening to just the small sample size of what we heard, I'm honestly surprised at what they put out too. Let's just say I didn't expect you to be more turned than the other city we just left. Oh, she said that, huh? Let's just say I didn't expect you to be more turned than the other city we just left, she added. Towards the end of the show, Lamar's rendition of his 2024 single, Not Like Us, a diss track of Drake, brought the crowd's energy to a new level. Lamar and SZA closed the show with 2 duets of Lamar's latest album, Luther and Gloria. Before both artists got back into the same GNX from the start of the show. Boston, until next time, we hope you had a good time. Lamar said, we will be back and we love y'all. And that is it. So that's a pretty basic look. Like, some of the writers really take a lot of interest in the show and they give you a lot more description. And then some artists just kind of write about it and tell you about the show. The one thing that I noticed about the show is there hasn't been anyone that came out and said anything like was off-putting or anything was weird, or like how I watch clips of some of these different concerts and how it looks like there's a seance happening on stage, or there's some weird imagery, and nothing ever seems like that. And obviously because it's Kendrick Lamar. Crowd was loud as hell. Yeah, man. I sat down with SZA, but that gave me a break. I almost lost my voice. Look, man, if you lose your voice, it's all good. Don't even trip. Don't even trip. All right. So on to the next topic. Y'all know we got to get into some GNX TikToks, man. Let's see what some of the people are saying about the tour. We do this in every city. We try to find them from specific cities, but a lot of times they don't even post about them. They only post their the videos of the show, which is cool. And that way we can get a crowd look at what was happening. But I like to listen to the reviews. I like to hear what people are saying. So let's see what bro was saying.
The Kendrick Lamar and SZA concert was so beautiful.
Okay.
It was more than just a concert. You were watching a story unfold.
Wow.
And I can't wait to see the art that becomes inspired by what people are seeing.
Ooh, that's what I'm saying. Like the inspiration behind the shows too is another thing. Like, not to say that anything that they're doing is completely original, but I think you can be inspired by the attention to detail and the level of intensity that you see. And if he and she are working this hard and at this level to produce a show, I need to step my game up.
The production on almost every level, that was an experience that I am so grateful that I got to experience.
Grateful.
It's absurd.
Yeah, look at his face. You can see
Charlotte
it.
is such a fucking
Oh, this is
city.
Charlotte? Oh, that was Charlotte. Okay, so but still, even though that was Charlotte. You said you shouldn't be surprised by our energy we got down out there. I'm glad we didn't get forgotten because we're more cookies and cream than chocolate ice cream. But we pop eardrums out here. And the crazy thing is, yesterday I believe y'all had a Celtics game. Yesterday, right? I made my first live. Kawana, let's go! Shout out to y'all, man. Let me know if it's your first live, man. I like to see y'all pulling up. But I think y'all had a Celtics game last night too. So the fact that I think they was in the same night, in the same city at the same time, I think that's kind of crazy because the Celtics lost Jason Tatum last night, which is a tough blow for y'all. No Diddy. Okay, music. I love seeing y'all experiences though, man. I love seeing y'all experiences, bro. You could just tell this is look at this love right here. Look at this love. Look at this love. This is love. Hold on, let me go back to this love. Wait, not that. Right here. Look at this love. Who took this picture? Because, y'all be afraid to ask people to take pictures. I don't. Hey, man. Hey, can you take this picture for me, gang, real quick? My go-to pose is one finger. I don't know why, but my go-to pose is one finger. You look at every picture with me, I'm like this. What's your go-to pose? What's your go-to picture pose? What is it? What is it? If you've been locked down, I'm telling you, you probably down here. My go-to is this. I don't know why. Every picture is me with one finger. Like, I'm like, it's crazy. But I don't be doing a lot of stuff with my hands because I don't want nobody to be like, oh, what's up, bro? Big grin is my go-to. I have to tell myself not to smile hard. I have to, you know what I do? I show my teeth and then I give a little bit of like, because if I smile for real, my eyes, you don't see my eyes no more. My eyes are gone. If I smile for real, it's like this. I'm gone. So I just give a little, I show my teeth and then I add a little on top. Good morning. What up, J2? Yeah, it look like they had fun for real. All right, man. Too much music. I'm sorry. I want to listen, but it's too much music. Jeez, bro. How many dead phones in this crowd? That's tough.
Yeah, she was a fairy. Yeah, she was a fairy.
Huh?
Yeah, she was.
No. Too loud.
Oh no, she about to get dressed.
My woman here, my right hand, my saint and my sin. Ain't no bitch like my bitch, cause that bitch been my pen.
Oh. I remember when y'all ruined the ending for me when I was reacting to that live and y'all told me that Gloria was the pin. I remember that. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. We almost at 400 likes in the stream. I appreciate you. Thank you, Isaac. That's tough. Despite 3 hours of finding a car back to Boston from Gillette Stadium, the concert was a masterpiece. Damn. But that's what they said, bro. If you're taking ride shares, it's going to take you longer. Look at this. That's tough, man. Show looks crazy. I'm trying to find more reviews. Oh, that's a fan. He kissed her? No. Oh, you know she couldn't wild out on camera either. That's like just a fan. He kissed her? The best day of my life. Love you, Solana. Oh, she probably wanted to wild out though. I would never. Not even close, bro. Would y'all do this? Yeah, that's foul. That is foul because she probably felt like, ooh, you mother, but couldn't do it because if she did, it would, you know, people would probably try to trash her for being mad about some random kissing her. But that's crazy, bro. What up, Chosen? Yeah, that's a violation, bro. Oh, he planned on it too. He licked his lips. Oh, nah, hell nah. Take a picture with me. Oh, that's bogus, bro. I'm honestly a little... Unless he knows her, and I just don't know that he knows her. She didn't feel it, trust me, with that hair. But still, I definitely see that. I see that point, but still. Lips, bro. Put your lips on me, dog. What would you do in this situation? Would you be upset or would you let me know in the comments? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, please, hey, please, fans, stop doing it. She not gonna hug nobody. I had to go back. She not gonna get no more hugs and take pictures because she'll be like, kiss me. Ew. And it's not for no other reason other than germs, bro. Like, don't kiss me, man. Don't put your lips on me. 2032. Roberto, we reacted to that right before this, man.
Camera speed off, yes.
I'm gonna put it out.
I feel good. Get the fuck out my face.
Oh, this is the same.
And now I want to sit back and relax and enjoy my evening. When all of a sudden I hear this agitating.
Oh my God. I'm vibing. This is crazy. I told y'all had a game going on last night. The Knicks was up 2-1. I think they up 3-1 now. It's over with for Boston. Jason Tatum, I don't know what's wrong with his foot, but broke his foot. But gang. No, I get it. I was going to say something crazy like, dog, like you got to not pay attention to the game and pay attention to the concert. Nah, this is the Celtics, bro. This Boston. I know how it is. What up, Justin? Back in the day, if this was the Bulls, nah, bro, I'd have been locked in. Them D Rose years, oh man. Y'all had to be here, man. Y'all had to be here for them D Rose years. Them D Rose years felt like we could do anything. Look at us now. God. But he checking the score. He's suffering. lot of people recorded all the stars.
Like breast?
Mr. Duckworth, this is your deposition we're taking, not mine.
You a breast man?
You a what? You a breast man?
Mr. Duckworth, this is your deposition we're taking, not mine.
You a breast man or ass man?
Hi, I'm Spencer and I bought the tickets.
Hi, I'm Pete.
Hi, I'm Spencer and I bought the parking.
Hi, I'm Pete.
Hi, I'm Spencer and I found the merch.
Hi, I'm Pete.
Hi, I'm Spencer and I found the pop-up.
Hi, I'm Pete.
Hi, I'm Spencer and I found the seats.
Drop.
Hey, that's what you gotta do, gang. This is what it sounded like. They went up. So, hey, so some of y'all mad Mustard wasn't at y'all city. K-Town, South Africa. What up, Jock? We heard right now about Jason. I know, man. He's a really good player, man. He's an incredible player. Listen, I heard some rumblings about Giannis to Chicago. So if that happens and my cousin comes to Chicago, y'all know Giannis is my cousin. Don't act like y'all didn't know. Y'all see the resemblance. If my cousin come to Chicago, it's over with. It's over. Giannis to LA, I'm quitting basketball. Period. I want to see some reviews, man. See, look, I'm telling y'all, they don't be recording the reviews. I'm mad. I'm mad if I'm sitting at this show and Baby Keem came out the night in New Jersey and not in my city. Sing it. Sing it. Yo. Miss y'all? First live, Golden Pisces, let's go. He said, this is my shot, I don't care. This is tough. Hey, my boy Carney. You shout out my boy Carney. I just see you sent me something, gang. Yeah, D-Rose gave us everything, dog. D-Rose gave us everything, man.
Keep it on, no got you, I got nothing. I got something.
See, look, I was living in the moment and barely recorded. Truly in awe at the talent. And that's kind of one of the things that I said. Like, I'm looking for videos, but one of the things that I said was, it was kind of crazy to me that people would go and just record everything. So, it is kind of good to see, okay, there's not a lot of footage. That means a lot of people were just soaking in a great experience. You know what I'm saying?
Scissor. Got some drinks. We're behind the stage right now. We're supposed to be over there.
That drink look decent, though. So side view ain't bad either. Side view ain't bad either. Bro, All the Stars is like one of the biggest moments it seemed like in the concert. Everybody's recording All the Stars. That's tough.
Black out if he act out, yeah. Hey, what's up, down? Why hit a bitch that's headed on a bitch and they both home?
This is your sign to spend your money on an unforgettable experience. What up, Carde? I know I'm late, but Juan got a little crouton on the way. Does he? Wait. Hey, Chosen, is it already here? Is it already here? The drinks were strong? I knew your wife had one in the oven. I just didn't know if is it here yet. Not yet? Due in October? Let's go. Congratulations to my dog Juan, man. Congrats to Juan, bro. I knew she was. Are you still coming out here, gang? This summer? I don't know. Well, she's doing October. Maybe this summer. If you're still coming out here, let me know. Money comes back, but hearing all the stars live doesn't. Hold on, wait. Sing your heart out, gang. Yo, this is amazing. This is amazing. She is singing her heart out, bro. Oh, stars. I love it, bro. Oh, these slip? Oh. Oh, the lights look crazy. There's not a lot of reviews. That's cool, though. Rich, because I heard this live. Oh. Crazy show. Look at this show, bruh. Just look at this. Joey just dissed Layla. I know, bro. We reacted to it before this. I gotta put that video out. If y'all looking for it, we reacted to it. Go to the beginning of this video. Go to the beginning. I'm gonna cut it up as soon as I'm done. Was that a Prince solo? Oh, my bad, gang. Sounded like Prince.
If this world were mine.
Hey, Roman numeral 7.
Too much music. Oh, we saying this.
Like you said you were. Is this really your real phone number?
Bro, I swear, every time I hear that, dog, I hear, throw some D's on that. I'll be like, oh, okay, I'm listening to this.
Some of y'all gonna get around.
I'm listening to 30 for 30 every time. They locked in, bro. Hey, shout out my boy Carne for the 31-month re-up. Said shout out to all the supporters of the crew, man. Keep going. I appreciate it. Yeah, Boston look like they turned up.
Boston, are you ready to squabble up?
Damn, they here early. It's almost showtime. Boston got something to say about being the loudest on the Grand National Tour, huh? We need a decibel meter, bro, because Boston sound like they went up. Damn. And the chat even saying, bro, Boston, we went up. Boston went up. What else we got? We got any more? Let me refresh it. Let me see if I found anything else since then. There wasn't, I mean, there's literally no actual reviews, though. Like, nobody's actually talking about it. What's he say? No audio, gang? I said, working this Kendrick and SZA concert in Boston Gillette Stadium. Wait, why is there no audio? Damn, did I mute it? Ain't no way I muted this. Crazy. I'm trying to see if there's anybody who reviewed it. No, this is not a review. Wait. Bro, this song has to be the song that brings out the singer in every person. Anybody is bringing out the singer in everybody. Oh, that's dope. Oh, she left-handed too? That's dope. That's the kids. Man, that's gotta be crazy because it's like, sister, sign this. She like, I can't do it all. I can't do it all. Okay, so these are our reviews. So it looks like, okay, we've seen that one before. It looks like they're not really talking about it. That's the one thing. It looks like Boston is not. Yeah, Boston is not really talking about the show as much as some of the other cities were talking about the show. That's what it seems like. But anyway, man. All right, man. I think that's gonna do it. I think that's gonna do it for today's stream. I think that's gonna do it for today's stream, man. Thank y'all for pulling up. I'm going to cut these videos up. I'm not gonna lie. Today's stream was a little all over the place, and that's strictly because we had that reaction at the beginning. Excuse me for that. If this is your first time watching, we are way more organized. This was a little unorganized today, and I apologize. But make sure y'all hit that like button for me, man. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Like I said, you will see these videos chopped up. So if you don't mind just going in and hitting the like button for them, I appreciate it. It really helps out the algorithm just to see all you guys go in, hit the like button, even if you don't watch the whole thing, but I appreciate you. You guys can follow me at all my socials, man. Follow me at all my socials right here. I appreciate everything. I will see you guys tomorrow, man. Unless Ray drop. If Ray, hold on, man. All right, if Ray drops, we pulling up. If Ray drops, we pulling up, which I hope he does. So I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace.